is Celine. This is London Crypto Network's Lockdown Sunday. And this is just the bit at the beginning where we talk about what's going on in the news on the crypto scene. And not much has changed on the stands from last week in terms of funny business that the bankers are all talking about. The people like Christine Lagarde, the new central bank head honcho, is a classic sign of example of hypocrisy. Yes, because last week she was saying Bitcoin is used for funny business, it must be regulated globally, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, she's now talking about launching a European central bank cryptocurrency. Okay, so let's hear what she says about this funny business.
Look at the most recent developments upward and now the most recent downward trend. It's for those who had assumed that it might turn into a currency, terribly sorry, but this is an asset and it's a highly speculative asset, which has conducted some funny business and some interesting and totally reprehensible money laundering activity. I think that there are criminal investigations that have taken place that I'm sure will continue to take place that demonstrate it very clearly. And there has to be regulations, and this has to be applied and agreed upon. It's a matter that needs to be agreed at the global level, because if there is an escape, that escape will be used. So I think it needs to be if anything, it shows that global cooperation, multilateral action is absolutely needed, whether it's initiated by the G7, moved into the G20 and then enlarged, but it's something that needs to be addressed, and FATF is clearly an organization that has expanded in that respect.
So, funny business is what the bankers are talking about, and that's what I call the bankers' bite back. Project Fear. We're in Project Fear season, where Bitcoin rises parabolically, and then in reaction to that rise in price, you get the bankers, the rich and the elite, saying, oh no, we don't want everyone else part of our team. We want to be the only people with international wealth. So we even get people like this chap, Augustine Carstens, of the general manager of the BIS, the Bank of International Settlement, and they settle the transactions between the banks. And they think that Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme, a combination of a bubble and an environmental disaster. Now, these were made about 3 years ago, these comments, and we can see that Bitcoin is still there and still functioning and growing. In fact, we've entered into mass adoption phase, and here we can see the gentleman himself. He is a classic example of a definition of what fat cat means, and that phrase, that terminology came out of the 80s, the fat cat. I'm sure they were talking about our dear Augustine Carstens. And so now we're getting Christine Lagarde talking in two tongues. So here we have our darling Christine Lagarde talking back in 2018 about fighting fire with fire to crack down on Bitcoin. But oh no, the following week, she wants to see what we can do with blockchain analysis to legitimize cryptocurrency. She sees merit in it because blockchain is transparent, and we're going to talk about that later. Now, she also said that cryptocurrency could be the future. Really? Like, really? 1 minute she's saying that we have to ban Bitcoin and it's the devil of the earth. And then on the second side of the tongue, she's talking about cryptocurrency being the future. Now, what we have to understand is that during the race for mass adoption, we, the little people that give the power to these minorities, we have to understand that Bitcoin is the currency for the people. It's not the currency for the bankers. It's not the currency for the rich and the rich alone. It's the currency for the people. And that's why they are working day and night to find a way to ban Bitcoin and block cryptocurrency and block the ordinary person from owning any assets. Okay, because that's what Bitcoin does. It gives people, I won't say too much on that because we're going to get to that in a minute. It gives people ownership of an asset. So cryptocurrency is the future. It is the money of the future, and we are here in the future. We have started with the cryptocurrency for the past 10, 11 years. And so now, okay, now I think we are coming to the end. So do follow us. You can follow us on Facebook. Please go on Facebook and look for London Crypto Network. And follow us and like the page and share the page. Follow us on Instagram at LCN, London Crypto Network, at LCN_be free, which I'm going to explain what that is just now. And you can also find us on YouTube. So just search for London Crypto Network on YouTube. And of course, the website we have is londoncryptonetwork.com. Do follow us, do be part of us. Now, be free basically stands for be economically empowered with financial residuals and eternal earnings. Okay, be economically empowered with financial residuals and eternal earnings. Be free. That's what we're here to do. We want to be free, not only financially, but economically as well. You know, we'll be able to help other people achieve financial freedom too. So at this stage, I want everyone to unmute their mic. If you want to ask me any question, please do so now. Thank you very much. Does anyone have a question? Olumide, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you too?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you for the presentation.
Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the webinar.
Yeah, that's fine. I did. Yeah, thank you very much.
Fantastic. That's great. So it means that, you know, the webinar, the explanation is very clear. You understand now what Bitcoin is, what the blockchain is, and why it's here, and how you can, you know, interact and be, you know, part of the cryptocurrency community. So that's great. So what I would say to you is book your one-to-one e-wallet and crypto coaching session. You know, anytime next week. There's availability for next week. Just pick the date that suits you the best and the time, and we will get on Zoom. You'll receive your personal meeting details, and then we will be able to get you started straight away.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. On that note, I think we're going to wrap it up. We have overrun terribly, but these things happen. Apologies for the technical issues that we had earlier on at the beginning. This is Lockdown Sunday with Crypto Celine's London Crypto Network. So we've gotten started with Bitcoin, with free cryptocurrency. You've got your e-wallets there. Don't worry, I will be sending you all copies of the links so that you can get started, and do book your one-to-one e-wallet crypto coaching session. Let me just unmute my camera. Okay, guys, thank you very much. So well done for attending. We are here every Sunday, 6 o'clock sharp, on the same channel. You know, so do invite your friends. I know that everyone is talking about Bitcoin. No one is teaching people about Bitcoin, and that's why people get burnt. So please do bring them onto the webinar. Let them learn the same way you have learned, and you will grow at the same time as they will grow. Okay. So on that note, thank you very much, And God bless you all, and see you next week.